Batman, on a level, you could be the greatest individual in football history.
Listen, we are back with another video, the first episode of Stats, Facts and Vibes. We're going to be looking at the FPL teams. We're going to be talking about the game week and stuff. It should be good, but I'm joined by Flawless. How are you doing?
I'm blessed, more energy, fam. This is monumental. You get what I'm saying? Statman Baines, flawless. Flawless, Statman Baines. Strapman Baines, Mr. Take Note. Nangelsman FC, Pochettino FC. This is a major look, you get what I'm saying? New show that you lot are going to be getting from myself and Statman Baines. Stats, facts, and vibes. 1 week it will be on, one of the shows will be on Statman's channel, and then the following show will be on Sarcasm City TV. We're gonna rotate. So you're getting 2 shows 1 week, myself, Statman Baines, myself. I'm gassed for this, you know what I'm saying? And what we will be doing is the Fantasy Premier League and also discussing the Premier League game week, but it's mostly going to be Fantasy League. Before we came on, Statman was doing his team, you get what I'm saying? He was stressed. He's seen my team, got worried, he's hella stressed. Statman is stressed. He see my team and he's like, oh, geez, like, Flawless has got a good team, you know? But yes, get the likes up in it. Stats, facts, and vibes, people. But yes, I'm gassed for this. I'm legit excited for this.
I big up everyone watching because I knew people have been asking, Statman, where's the FPL league? Where's this, that? We need FPL content. Now is here. And in the link in the description, I've got the FPL code, the link. So make sure you join the league. And we'll see. Because listen, I won it last year, but I know I'm not going to win it this year because everyone can see
because
my
I'm here,
team.
that's why. Because I'm here, that's why he's not winning it this year. Because I am here, that's why in it. Because I'm here, he is not going to win in it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if I finish second from bottom as long as I finish above Statman. That's what it is in it. Like, my aim is to finish above Stat. He's the numbers guy. This is his domain. So I'm here to beat him. But I'm gassed for this show, man. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Me, Statman Baines. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Strapman Baines, Mr. Take Note. Let's go, man, people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gassed. Not even a Red Bull thing. I just be gassed. New show, you know what I'm saying? With my like stuff. That's my guy. All jokes aside, yes, he is a scumbag, but that's my done. You feel me?
Right. Ryan, the link is in the description for the league. Make sure you join it and let's get started straight away. This is my team for game week 1. I think you guys can see it. But let's talk about the first game of the game week. Arsenal versus Brentford. I've got Ivan Toney, as you guys can see, and I've also got Ben White on the bench.
Oh, you put Ben White on the bench. £50 million Ben White, and you slapped him on the bench, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, because I think as a £4.5 million rotation centre back, because he's definitely going to play every single game, innit? He's a £50 million player. So I think he's kind of nailed on. And for that price, and let's be honest, Arsenal defensively, because they sit back quite a lot, are normally all right kind of thing, innit?
That's a fair point still.
I've gone with Ben White. Ivan Toney, Flawless, can you see this? The fixtures and stuff.
Yeah. Actually, zoom in a little bit. Let us know in the chat because they might be able to see better than I can because they've got it on a bigger screen in it. But zoom in just a little bit. But yeah, go on.
We're looking at Ivan Toney. His first game is against Arsenal. Like, that's a tough fixture. But then Crystal Palace, Aston Villa, Brighton, Wolves after that. Wolves should be a lot more attacking as well with the new manager. So I've gone with him from the Brentford side. And I think the guy got over 30 goals kind of thing, innit?
Yeah. Okay.
And obviously he's a penalty taker as well.
Who is Ivan Toney, the penalty taker for Brentford?
Yeah.
But how many penalties are Brentford going to get, though? Because I heard there was a rule in and saying that there's not going to be as many quote-unquote soft penalties anymore.
I hear that, yeah, but it's kind of like...
Stop that, babe.
Listen.
That was great.
You kind of have to take that risk, innit?
Yeah, I hear you.
With Ivan Toney.
There is risk involved. Yeah, 100%. I fully get what you're saying. There is risk.
Because the thing is, he's a £6.5 million striker. And when we're looking at other strikers in the £6.5 million range, which I'm going to do now, and there isn't really any other player that stands out, for example. Which for me,
that's what made it tough when I was going through it because I had to remove. Who did I have in? I had someone expensive. I can't remember who it was. I had someone expensive, and I ended up taking them out of my midfield to try and. I wanted to bring in another striker and another defender. That's what it was. Because the budget is a bit limited still. That's what I'm saying. And obviously, when you lot will see my team, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I fully get what you're saying. Yeah, promoted teams don't really get that many penalties.
I hear that.
I know Brentford do play good football, though. So it could be... That's a sneaky one where you look at it and go, wow, like he might be... That might be the one that made Statman win the Fantasy League.
Because the thing is, when you're looking at strikers, £6.5 million down, you're looking at Benteke, Morpay, that could be a shout. Danny Welbeck was who I had originally in my draft in it because obviously Brighton creates so many chances, but now he's injured. Rodrigo is not shooing to start every single week. Say Maximin, I'm not too sure. If he was a midfielder, then it's a different story. But as an attacker, I'm not too sure. Joe Linton speaks for himself. Fabio Silva, Ayew, Abraham, Vidra. Abraham could be interesting if he joins another Premier League club. But right now, I'm not having him.
Nah, I'm not. So this is your team. So you've got Tony, Ings, and Antonio up top. Okay, Ings is definitely a shout. Antonio could be a sleeper. I'm not even just going to hate. Antonio, big up to Johan. Antonio, it depends on how West Ham do. They could fall off because of Europe. We don't know yet. They could fall off because of Europe. Well, you've gone kind of low key in the forward areas, but you say that's the full squad. That isn't your actual team, is it? Like, what's your 11 Statman? See how Statman tries to be sneaky. What's the 11?
Let's see. Have you got any Brentford or Arsenal players?
No, I have zero Brentford or Arsenal players.
But scroll down a little bit for your team.
Oh yeah. 1 sec. Bear with me. You should be able to see all the. There you go.
Yeah, you got no Brentford or Arsenal players.
No Brentford or Arsenal players. Yeah, because I didn't. When I was looking at the numbers, I'm like, Brentford, Tony, I understand where you're coming from. Arsenal, even though they are defensively solid, I don't see them keeping many clean sheets. I don't see them conceding many goals because I could see them conceding ones. You know what I'm saying? I don't see clean sheets after clean sheets after clean sheets. So that's why I didn't go with any Brentford or Arsenal players. Nobody stood out to me in terms of how you collect points.
This thing, I'd rather have 2 strikers than be hopeful about Tony. One thing I would say, right now I've got £0.5 million in the bank. So I'm thinking I might do this is potentially downgrade Ben White to Daniel Marty. Because right now it looks like he's playing centre back for Leicester because of all the injuries they have. And then switch Ivan Toney to Callum Wilson. Because Callum Wilson around, I think, is 7.5. And listen, I think the guy got like 18 FPL goal contributions last year in the league.
Wow. I didn't know we got that many goal contributions. What?
And that's for a Newcastle side. So that's kind of interesting. Like someone said Chelsea's first 6 games are a madness here. One thing I would say about Chelsea is that their forward line has a rotation risk in it.
And that's why, again, but if they do, Chelsea's first game is a madness, but I expect Havertz and Mount both to play a lot. We know Mount is a Tuchel guy and Havertz is a Tuchel guy. Bear in mind, Ziyech just dislocated his shoulder yesterday as well. So I expect Havertz, Mount, Lukaku, Werner. That'll be the front 4. That's what I'm guessing. So that's why I went with Chelsea. Yes, their first game's a madness. Kane won't start first game of the season flawless. He might.
I can't lie. Your team's kind of risky though, because I don't know if Kane's going to start.
Havertz,
Mount, like their rotation risks, innit?
Nah, Havertz and Mount will start with that front 4. They will start Havertz and Mount. Kane, thank you lot for letting me know in the chat, might not start. Bamford and then everybody else should really start, to be honest. I've gone all in. Because you lot are saying Kane won't start. Why won't Kane start? Because of the whole situation.
Because he still hasn't had a match of pre-season yet, has he?
Yeah, I reckon. I'm just running the risk. That's what I'm all in, man. This Vibes FC. You know, like, that's my name. That's the name of my team. Vibes FC.
With Kane, he normally starts out the season slow as well. Like, this is a good point as well. Callum Wilson's record against West Ham is very, very good. Someone said Ian Nacho needs to be there. One thing I would say about Ian Nacho, because at Leicester, now they got Jamie Vardy, Patterson Daka as well. So is he going to be a bit of a rotation risk? I don't know. Like, I wouldn't put my bet on Ian Nacho kind of thing. And it's not like last year where it's like 6.5 million when you had to have him in.
Exactly. That's how I'm looking at it. The Kane one, you lot are making me, and that's why I love you lot in the comments as well. The Kane one, I might switch up, I might not. I don't know. I can see him playing a part. I can't see him playing no part in the game, even though he's not played, even if it's a 20-minute cameo.
Yeah, I can't like this is a bit mad from Flawless as well. No Rafinha, because I've got Rafinha in my team right there. I think Rafinha for 6.5 million, looking at like his lead at the end of the day, innit? They're a very attacking side. For that price, I don't think there's anyone better.
You might drop for Rafinha. We know Havertz will play. We know Mount will play. Grealish will play. Salah will play. Who am I dropping out? Rafinha's a good shout. Who am I dropping out?
I hear that, yeah. But one thing I say about your team is so like 1 or 2 weeks like narrow-minded kind of thing, and you're not looking like long-term. Because for example, Rafinha is going to start every single game in my eyes. United, he might get an attacking return. Everton, we know defensively they haven't been great in pre-season. Burnley should be a decent game for him. Liverpool, obviously, is a tough game. You kind of have to sacrifice that. And then you've got Newcastle, West Ham, Watford, Southampton, Wolves, Norwich after that. For the first 10 game weeks, he's a brilliant option at 6.5 million.
Yeah, I might switch him out still. I might have to put Rafinha in still. Again, people, I just put this together and I was just like, yo, that's why it's called Vibes FC. I'm on a vibes thing with this. Vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Flawless is fully vibes. I've literally thought of this team a lot, you know.
I did put thought into it because I did it last night, but I'm like, all right, let me just run with it and see what happens. But you lot in the comments, keep me posted, people. Stay in my DMs, you know what I'm saying? Help me out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I might drop him out for Rafinha. Either that or have it. That might be the thing.
This is an interesting comment as well. Buendia or Bay, but it's kind of like...
I was doing mine yesterday, sorry to cut you off, and Yan City mentioned Bailey. She mentioned Bailey, because I think she put Bailey in her team, but she did mention him. He is a shout, so he might be, but Rafinha might be. Thank you, lot. You know what I'm saying? Rafinha might be a shout still. Let me check out the comments, because I know Statman won't put up all the comments and that.
Because the only reason I'm like a bit iffy on Buendia and Bailey, for example, first of all, Bailey has to settle into the Premier League. Buendia, I think, had a little bit of a knock the other day. Apparently, he has a bit of a hip problem or something. So he's probably not going to be a guaranteed starter straight away. And I'm not trying to run that risk, especially for the first couple of weeks. Maybe long term, as someone said, Buendia will get better assists. Maybe. But right now, for me, it's no.
Well, because Bailey's is out. Someone said Calamity Jones says Lukaku is going to bag goals. Yes, Lukaku will bag goals, but he's not here yet. He's not. I think everybody probably puts Lukaku in, but he's not here yet. That's the problem. Johan says, I'm sure there's no Bruno in Flawless's team. I did think about putting Bruno in. I did, and he still might make it. I'm not sure. Like I said, people, this is still subject to change. I've still got today and tomorrow. Well, up until half. Well, I ain't even got no Arsenal play, so I still got fully today and tomorrow to change this around. 100%.
Someone said James Rodriguez. One thing I said about James, I don't think Calvert-Lewin's fully fit for the first game. I don't even know if Richarlison's back. So are you really going to go with Everton without probably the main striker kind of thing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't take that risk.
And they're under Rafa Benitez, so I don't see them being offensive. This Rafa Benitez, we know he's a very good coach. He's a very good manager, but we know he's pragmatic.
See, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, if he's fully fit, then he's an interesting option because Everton's first couple of fixtures are very decent. And that's why I had Digne in my first draft because Digne is only 5.5 million, and obviously he'll probably be on set pieces as well. But it's kind of like I'm not having Digne without Calvert-Lewin kind of thing.
See how Statman, you see my teams because I've got Digne in for a reason. That's why I put Digne in. I was thinking that very things. Even without Calvert-Lewin, he's a good set piece taker and he's a great outlet for them. So whether it's Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, even from set pieces with your Holgates and your Keens, they're still going to be a threat. You know what I'm saying? They're still going to be a threat. Harvey Barnes is another one who people have mentioned. Yeah, go on.
Because I think Harvey Barnes is valued around 7 or 7.5 million pounds, which is an interesting price, isn't it?
Yeah.
But as I said, I don't know. Like, it depends on Leicester's rotation, innit? Because now Leicester have a lot of depth up top kind of thing. And I'm not trying to take that risk with Leicester players right now. Unless it's someone like Daniel Marty at 4 million.
No, I hear you.
Stuart Dallas, I think, is Stuart Dallas not listed as a midfielder this year?
I'm not sure. That's another thing that was confusing, that certain players who are forwards are listed as midfielders. Because the forwards weren't, without, obviously you got the likes of Kane who might not be there, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Lukaku's not there. The forward options weren't the best. There wasn't too many forward options that stuck out.
Yeah, Stuart Dallas is listed as a midfielder this year as well, which is why you're going to lose that clean sheet bonus with him, even though he might offer a go for it.
I hear you. Spot on there. See, there's so much more thought that goes into this that I didn't even think about. This is crazy. Julius says, what do you guys think about Benrahma? He had a very good preseason. Again, I'm not sure about his price.
I think Benrahma is listed around 6 to 6.5 million pounds this year, which is it depends, innit? I've got my West Ham covered with Mikel Antonio, which is why I'm not trying to double up on West Ham players.
No, I hear you. Only West Ham player I've got is Kufal. I was just like, that was one of them. Similar to your, what was it? Who was I talking about on your team? Similar to your Tony, that's how I looked at Kufal. Kind of like, it's a risk that could pay off. But I know he gets forward for West Ham. So
someone said Marty won't start now. They have Vestergaard now. But even for a £4 million defender, he's going to be third choice with Evans and Soonchu out, right? Well, Evans and Fofana out.
Yeah.
And I don't think I don't think Vestergaard is 100% confirmed, is he?
I'm not sure. You told
So
me.
I don't
I'm
think
sure.
he'll. I think no matter what, Daniel Marty will play on the weekend. But I still haven't got him in my team, I think.
Yeah, we'll see. And Nikolai says, "Is the first place going to get something?" Yeah, bragging rights. Get me? This is me versus Statman. Forget the other. How many other people are in the league? Is there like 18 teams in the league? Like 18 other people? How big?
No,
the
there's
league
over
is?
300.
Over 300. This is me versus Statman. If Statman's 300 and I'm 299, I am using that over him. You know what I'm saying? This is bragging rights. This is me versus Statman. I don't really care about anybody else who is in the league. He's the rival. He's the main rival. He's the only rival. I just need to wash Statman and I'm good. That's literally it.
Listen, he won't. Vestergaard is confirmed. Then maybe that's an option, but maybe that reduces Daniel Marty's kind of as an option kind of thing. Is it worth signing 2 good goalkeepers, 1 4.5, or saving 0.5 to sign a 4 million keeper? What I've done is I've gone with Robert Sanchez from Brighton, because defensively, Brighton's record last year was very, very good, especially once he came into the team. The first couple of fixtures, Burnley, Watford, brilliant. And then as my 4.4 million goalkeeper, I went with Still, because right now he's Brighton's backup. So say Sanchez don't play, he will kind of come back straight. He will play.
What price is Sanchez?
Sanchez is 4.5.
Is he 4.5? Okay.
I think Sanchez is the best goalkeeper possible.
Okay. I'm a don't worry, people. I'll probably revisit my my team anyway after this conversation, which is good. Mark Griffith says Flawless going for the Coupe de France. You damn right I'm going for the Coupe de France. 100%.
With this Shimkaz guy, yeah, it's kind of like he's going to start the first couple games for Liverpool before Robertson's back. Having a £4 million Liverpool fullback, I'm willing to take that risk, innit? Especially because considering I might play the wild card early like I do in previous years.
Explain to me, because fantasy, I've not done fantasy. What exactly is the wild card?
So you just get to change your entire team without having any hits and stuff.
Okay. I didn't know about all them things there. All right. Amara's, Marfo says, who do you guys have as captain? I got Salah. That's my captain. You got Salah, see, Statman copying me, you know what I'm saying? And that.
They might start Milner. That's why Jurgen Klopp's press conference tomorrow should be interesting. But that Shimkaz guy done decently well in pre-season. He looked very, very good. And if he doesn't play, I still got Ben White, who will play for Arsenal on the bench, and Luke Ayling.
Fair enough.
No City plays. One thing I say about City plays is the rotation risk, isn't it, with Pep Guardiola. One option I do think I might still put in is Riyad Mahrez, because Riyad Mahrez will pretty much play the first couple games. Because in terms of as a forward, he's probably been one of the only players that are fit and firing right now.
That's true. That's why, like I said, Grealish will play. That's why I have Grealish in there, and I'll probably leave him in there. I was thinking about Sterling, but I decided against it just because of his price. Large up Abis as well. That's how I'm looking at it. But there's so much more that goes into this. I thought, this is going to be fun and that. I'm just on a vibes thing, and then Statman's talking about listening to managers press conferences beforehand. You know what I'm saying? So mad.
This comment right here is it. I've gone for Sanchez and Mendy. Is Mendy not valued at 5 or 5.5? If he is, I would say don't do that. The most, if you're going to rotate goalkeepers, had 4.5 million band starters. I think anything more than that is a big risk. And it's just money wasted.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking at it. Like, I just went with a first choice goalkeeper and then just a backup. That's how I was looking at it. I just went all in on the 11. And I did the Liverpool thing with Klopp. Like, all right, let me make sure my first 11 is banging. And that will win us the league. Not win us the league, but you get my point. Large up my guy Zeno in the chat as well, who says big up the boys. Large up to Zeno. You lot make sure you hit the like button on the video though, and make sure you subscribe to Statman's channel as well. Make sure you do that. Make sure you do that.
Of course, my cousin's here trying to copy my team right here.
Is it? Yo, is it? This guy, look at Statman.
I got Marshy.
I got Martial in my team. Should I keep him Marcel? Martial similar to when we were talking about Tony and me, we having Kufa. That's one of them that could pay off heavily. Like, it could do very well it could be a smart pick for your fantasy team, or it could go really wrong. It's one of those. I'm just not putting United players in simply because if United, then I'm getting hit with the double whammy. So United don't play well. The players, we lose, and then I get no FPL points on top of that. Like, nah. That's why I don't have any United players in my team. The only United player that I was looking at was Shaw. literally, because he was a decent price as well. I think he was 5.5 million.
Yeah,
that was literally it.
Like, should I keep or sell? With Martial, I would sell right now, innit? Because
what's his price?
Let me see right now, because we've seen it in preseason. Yeah, he hasn't looked phenomenal in my eyes.
Yeah, it's because he's been out for what 6 months
since March. March was his last game, I think. For United.
So
with Martial, and the thing with Martial, yeah, he's not going to take penalties. As a striker, that's massive in my eyes.
Nah, I hear that 100%. You're there, so you're on show with that. Someone keeps mentioning Willock as well.
Yeah,
As he made the
8 million.
move, what's going on with Willock? Because he is a shout if he's going to Newcastle. At Arsenal, I'm not too sure. Well, someone keeps mentioning Willock.
You see with Willock here, one thing I would say about Willock, I'll be honest, last season I did think it was a bit of a purple patch, innit?
You think it was a bit?
I don't think Willock is that good.
He's not that good, but he's got to be worth the shout. Probably at his price. What's his price?
I think it's around 6 million. Like, he's a shout, yeah, but I wouldn't go for it.
At 6 mil, that could be a sleeper. Still, at 6 mil. That could be a sleeper at 6 million.
Statman, your team is very good, but do you not think it lacks variety for upcoming game weeks? What do you mean by variety? I'm interested to see what you mean by that.
Basically, you're just saying he's being nice, man. You don't want to get kicked off the channel. He's saying your team's that's what he's saying.
No, I know my team. Listen, I won my league last year. Listen,
yeah, because I wasn't there, fam. You know what I'm saying? Look at him talking about respect and heritage. Because if I was there, I would have won the league. You know what I'm saying? You just lucky I wasn't around. That's literally it. But
do you think Bruno will continue taking pens? 100%. He's defo penalty taker.
Pens. Yeah, Bruno will take pens. And the thing is, like I said before, they've stated that there's not going to be as many soft penalties. There's not going to be as many soft penalties as before. And someone said, how about a front three of Bamford, Ings, and Kane? Well, that's two of my front three, yeah, yo. You know what I'm saying? I got both Bamford and Kane.
This comment right here as well, FPL, like winning a penalty does count as an FPL assist.
Oh, does it? Okay.
With Bamford as well, yeah. I think at £8 million, I think is a bit too expensive for Bamford this year. I'd rather go, like the guy said he had Bamford and Ings. I'll keep Ings and reduce Bamford to someone else and use the money elsewhere.
The reason why I took Bamford, because, you know, similar to the Rafinha situation, you know that they're going to create so many chances. And was he not third highest goal scorer in the league last season?
Yeah, he was up there.
And he might get better. Like, Leeds create as many big chances pretty much. They're probably, in the top 5, top 3 teams? Like, I know Bamford was near the top of the list for most big missed chances as well. So for me, that's why Bamford's worth it. He going to score goals. That's why I had him in. He gonna score goals, 100%.
You need Son. Son's an interesting one as well because I think he started up front the other day for Tottenham. But I think at £10 million, I'd rather just go with Mason for the first couple of game weeks because Mason's definitely going to play because he's played in pre-season. Sancho's still waiting fully back. Martial's fitness is a doubt. Who else? Cavani's still waiting back. So I think, Rashford's injured as well. Green is guaranteed to start for the first couple of game weeks.
I hear you. I agree. Not many better options at a less price than Bamford. That's why I had Bamford in. That's why I've got Bamford and Kane. I large up one Rovers vlogs as well in the chat, innit? Large up everyone in the chat, man. Big up to all the regulars. Big up to all the new people.
I have Havertz, but I'm not sure about him. I'll be honest. I will take Havertz out just because Chelsea's front three will rotate. And if he's not a guaranteed starter for what is he, 8.5 million?
I remember his pack. I've got him in my team, but I might take him out still.
At 8.5 million, I'm not taking that risk.
I might switch him out because he is, price 8.5 million. But like I said, with Ziyech injured, it might be a thing. 8.5. So I'll see.
Get Jota instead. Jota is kind of like he's not a guaranteed starter, but if, for example, a Liverpool front three member gets injured, I think he's 7.5 million. You kind of have to have him in your team.
Yeah, you throw him in 100%.
I think Havertz will start the first game week, but I'm not sure if he's going to be like. You see,
but they play a front four though, because they'll play. Say Lukaku comes in, it'll be Lukaku, Werner, Mount, and another, because they play with the double pivot. So Mount might play in the 10 and Havertz will play. That's why I put Havertz. That was my thinking with Ziyech now being injured.
Yeah, but then Werner won't play
because
it'll be Lukaku and two other forwards.
So you got Lukaku through the middle, you got Werner, you got Havertz, you got Mount. That's who will play. And then they play the double pivot, and then you drop Mount into a 10/8. See, look, Statman's mind boggled by that. You know what I'm saying? That's how Chelsea play. They play.
This comment right here. Put your comment down again. I might have missed it.
Yeah,
What do you
we
think?
apologize, people.
Yeah, what do you think of Callum Wilson? Callum Wilson is a shout because
What's
obviously
his
if he's
price though?
7.5,
See, that's too expensive for me. We're talking about Bamford being too much at what, 8? And you got Callum Wilson at 7.5. Bamford's a steal. Callum Wilson 7.5.
yeah, but
That's
you
what
see
I'm saying.
Callum Wilson, yeah, Callum Wilson just bags goals for fun, innit?
Does he score that many goals?
We're looking at Callum Wilson right now in terms of FPL.
No, yo, John, I'm not saying Mount plays in the pivot. I'm saying you have Jorginho and Kante and then a front four in front of that is what I'm saying.
So you look at Callum Wilson, 12 goals, 16 assists
Mm.
last year in 2,000 minutes, basically.
Mm.
That is brilliant.
I don't know about Callum Wilson at Newcastle. Yeah,
And he's a bit of a differential at 7.3% ownership.
What does that mean? The ownership thing?
How many people own him in the team?
Ah, right. Okay. Right.
I know he's...
Go on, fam.
I know Callum Wilson is injury prone, but it's kind of like for the first couple game weeks, he's fit. You can kind of take that risk.
Yeah. It's one of them. I just wouldn't take the risk on him for that price. Oh, yeah, there is no 4 forwards. I'm tripping, Joshua. Yeah, you're right still. You're right.
See, that's why I was confused. I'm like, what is Flawless saying?
Yeah. You're right still. Sorry, people.
Listen, my comments are frozen here. Just take over for a second.
Yeah. I got my formation mixed up. Yeah. I'm here. This ain't Statman Baines channel. This is the Flawless channel right now. Mr. Take Note, we taking over. Poch Hive. Yeah, I'm saying forgetting Nangelsman, he's washed. Here's Statman. What you saying, fam? You back? Yeah, you good. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, where was we at? I'm just tired, Bambo. That's all it is. But we move in that. Would you put Lukaku in the later weeks? Yeah, 100%. Like, I think everybody's looking at Lukaku. He's an obvious pick. Lukaku is an obvious pick. It makes sense. But obviously, we gotta wait for him to arrive. Yeah,
Are you trusting 3 Man United players? The only reason I'm going with 3 United players, Luke Shaw, he takes set pieces. He's an option going forward, kind of thing. And for £5.5 million, you expect United to obviously keep a couple clean sheets as well, innit? I think that's a bargain. Bruno speaks for himself in terms of FPL GA merchant in the nicest possible way. And Mason, I think the way he ended last season and the way he kind of started off in pre-season, he has it quite lively. So I kind of have to go with Mason.
I get your Sancho and not Sancho, sorry. Shaw and Bruno make perfect sense. I get that. Greenwood's one of them because you never know with Ollie. You might start Dan James. He might start Dan James.
Yeah, for the person that said Varane, listen, try going with fullbacks in it if you can. Yeah. And I think Varane will probably be priced around similar to Luke Shaw. So you'd rather have Luke Shaw. Yeah.
Because Varane's not really... I don't know how many clean sheets we're going to get. And I don't see Varane scoring many goals or getting many assists. Yeah. So that's how I'd look at it. That's what I would say.
Someone said AWB, he's the same price as Luke Shaw, but Luke Shaw takes set pieces. So go with Luke Shaw. Yeah.
I just don't see Wan-Bissaka getting too many assists and goals. That's what it is.
No, Diaz. I think Diaz at 6 million. My main defender is Trent. I don't think I can... Well, I can actually get him if I'm taking out Luke Shaw, but I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah. Oh, I hear that.
Yeah, and obviously Wan-Bissaka is not really going to get the offensive output kind of thing.
Yeah. He won't. Do you man see Reece James start in game week 1 because he didn't come on yesterday? It's a possibility. But I don't know how many. He'll be a great outlet for Chelsea, but how many assists is he going to get?
And I think at the same time, he has that rotation risk with Azpilicueta down that side and Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Yeah, he played wing back yesterday, yeah.
Can you rate my team? You know what I was thinking here? I might do a video tomorrow where you guys send me in your teams on Twitter or Insta and I rate them or something.
There you go.
Maybe.
Statman go hate on you lot's teams. That's what he's going to do.
Like, if you don't want to see that, yeah, tell me in the comments or tell me in the live chat right now. And make sure you like the video.
Yes. Get the likes up. I
have 0.5 million in the bank.
I have 0 left. But my team, after this show, my team is going to change. My team is definitely going to change. Someone mentioned Cancelo. Yes, I've got Cancelo in my team.
Cancelo will start for the first couple game weeks.
That's why I got Cancelo in.
Thoughts on Chilwell? I think it's kind of like the same thing. He might rotate with Marcus Alonso, innit?
True.
For now, because Marcus Alonso is still at the club. So I'm not trying to take that risk either.
Yeah. Super says, I'm too scared to post my team in case someone copies it. Yo, that's just the way it's got to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, when Statman's team looks like mine, it is what it is, innit? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, innit? Like, that's how it works. It's got to take the risk. You know what it is. You know what your team is. If you see someone copy it, that's credit. That's them giving credit to you.
What's the league code? The link is in the description.
In the description, people. The link is in the description.
I want Stuart Dallas if he was in defense. But even then, Stuart Dallas, if he was in defense for 5.5, is a bit too much. I think last year, what was he ran? He started off for like 4.5.
I have no idea. I did not look at Stuart Dallas. Nah.
Marius for the first few game weeks.
Marius is a shot.
That's it. Yeah, I said that before. I think Marius is probably the only City player that I'm thinking of.
Marius is a shot. But like
Grealish
I said, that's why I put Grealish in. Grealish will play.
Yeah, he's a shot as well. Because obviously he played he came on in the, what do you call it?
Yeah. The Community Shield. Yeah, he did. And he'll play and he'll get goals and he'll get assists. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Drizzy does. What's your team and that? This guy calling my team trash. What's your team? You know what I'm saying? Let's see your team, Drizzy does. My team is fire. I don't know what you talking about, innit? Kane and Bamford picked themselves as strikers. Salah, Havertz, Grealish, Mount. I'm probably going to switch one of the Chelsea boys. And then Cancelo, Kufal, Digne. And then Holgate was just a pick. He was just a long shot. You know what I'm saying?
Kane's too risky to start with.
Nah, that's you lot, innit? You know what I'm saying? Again, Bambo, what's your team? You know what I'm saying? People say my team is bad. What's your lot's team? I ain't seen no one put up no teams. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no one put up no teams.
I'll go with Greenwood for the first couple game weeks.
Well, probably Greenwood between the two. I wouldn't pick any of them, but yeah, probably Greenwood. I would say. Again, people, I ain't seeing no teams in the comments, you know? You know what I'm saying? I ain't seeing no teams in the comments. Everyone's talking about my team's bad and that. Where are your lot's teams? Join the league, innit? You know what I'm saying? Join the league.
Dan James?
No, I don't have Dan James.
Oh, wait. I
don't have Dan James.
Mount isn't fit.
He played yesterday.
But I think did he not come on?
Yeah, he came on yesterday. Yeah.
So he ain't a guarantee starter, is he?
It depends, like I said. With ZH being injured, does he play Pulisic? There's no Lukaku. That's what I'm saying.
With Chelsea, it's kind of like they got so many good forwards in a way, innit?
Yeah. Bambo says my team is in the league. Check it, flawless. What's the name?
No, I don't think you can check teams.
Oh, you can't check teams. Yeah, so you lot got to
first game week.
All right, so you lot got to put it in the comments then. You know what I'm saying?
Sancho.
Calamity Jones said my team is good, fam. Make sure you put that comment up. You know what I'm saying? This guy, when people trashing my team, Statman puts the comments up. When someone praises my team, he doesn't. You see the scumbaggery. But go on and carry it.
No one's praising the team. Get Sancho. Sancho at £9.5 million, yeah, is an interesting player, innit? That's all I'm saying. But he's not guaranteed for the first couple game weeks. Maybe after the international break, which I think is after game week 3, then is a possibility if I play my wild card.
Yeah. Right.
And I think for like £0.5 million more, you could get Son. He might be up front, depending on what happens with Harry Kane.
Like that. So and hey, Bambo, this is not what we're gonna do. Bambo, what's the name of your team so I can keep an eye out on it in the league? Because now you're number 2, you're a rival now. Everyone who's trashing my team, you're now rivals like Statman is. What's the name of your team? What did you call it?
Just Money Team.
Money Team. Okay, so he's Money Team. Bambo, I'm writing all of these down right now. What's the name of your team, Bambo? What's the name of your team? And Kato, he says, thanks to this show, Statman expanding my thinking process. Yeah, facts, it expanded mine because I'm going to switch up my team. Not too heavily, but I am going to switch it up because I ain't got no Arsenal or Brentford players. I got 2 days. So I probably will switch it up because Statman and you lot in the comments, I've made comments that made me go, all right, let me switch this up. I'm probably going to switch
man. I'm tempted by Mahrez, you know.
Mahrez is a shout. 100%.
But it's kind of like...
Mahrez is a shout.
Let me check Harvey Barnes as well, because everyone keeps saying Harvey Barnes.
ED says, I got a core group. I want the rest to keep chopping and changing. Like, yeah, people, my team, I'm not finished. You know what I'm saying? That's not the finish. We got till Saturday. So I'm going to keep switching it up.
You know what? Yeah, I think Klopp, Leicester's fixture is actually decent. Wolves is a decent fixture. West Ham is a decent fixture. My eyes. Norwich is decent. City's obviously hard. But even then, it depends on how you play City at back. Actually, that's after the international break. So the shootout plays back. Brighton, Burnley, Palace. It's tempting, you know. Do I go Mason to Barnes?
I'm thinking of Vardy.
I can take Rafinha out and go Barnes straight away.
I'm thinking Vardy. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking Vardy. How do you get your full squad up? Or is it the list for you?
Transfers.
Or is it?
See, wait, it was on that screen. I was looking at mine.
It's cool, fam. It's cool. No,
yeah, the deadline is Friday. I think at 6:30. I think
it's 6:30. All right, cool. So I got till 6:30 to change. All right.
Yeah, but one thing I would say is kind of like you see FPL because everyone's going to be probably changing the team the last couple minutes, isn't it? Like, don't take that risk just in case the website goes down.
I'm gonna finish mine today. Like I said, after this show, I'm so happy we did the show beforehand because it's opened my eyes to so much in it. You know what I'm saying? Again, Bambo, what's the name of your team? So your money team, yeah? Starman, that's the name of your team.
You'll see my name anyway. You see my name anyway.
You see the name on it. Because I can actually wait. I can see the league in it. Hold up. One sec. Well, I can see the league because it's in the comments, innit? Right, one sec.
The league code is in the description.
It's in the description, people. Right, one sec. I'm literally looking. How do I get to FPL by numbers? I don't even know how you get to the league, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah, the stream, this is going to be every week.
Yes, this is a regular show with Statman and myself. Yes, we'll pattern a time and we're gonna pattern a regular time and day where you get it twice a week. You'll get it. It'll be, even though we've launched today on a Thursday, Fridays and Mondays. We said, was it?
Basically, every Friday we're going to be doing a preview on my channel, and Monday is going to be the Game Week review on Flawless's channel.
There you go, people. So Fridays, Statman's channel going. Well, obviously not tomorrow, but yeah, Friday Statman's channel, and then boom, Mondays on Sarcasm City TV. Yes. I thought about Trent. I did think about Trent, but it's a price thing. That's the problem.
You know, one thing I say, I think in FPL right now, yeah, there's 4 players that I think everyone should have, and that's Trent, Luke Shaw, Salah, and Bruno.
Trent, Luke Shaw, Salah, Bruno. And I got Salah.
That's who that's the 4 that I would say.
Yeah. I get what you're saying with Bruno. I don't see Bruno having the season he had in terms of goals and assists like he had last season. That's what I would say. If you want to put Mahrez or Grealish in your team, you're sacrificing. That's tough. That is tough. 100%.
See this.
Where do I go to? Sorry to cut you off. Where do I go to see the league? What do I click on?
Well, go down a bit.
Yeah.
Keep going down. Well, actually, no, go up and it should say leagues at the top, innit?
Where are you at? Fantasy.
Leagues and cups. No, go down.
Oh, here, yeah?
Yeah.
This is the thing. Right, and then boom.
FPL by numbers.
Oh, right. Is that what the league's called? Right. Okay. I'm just seeing where you like in the chat.
If you want to put Mahrez, Grealish in your team, who would you be sacrificing? Can't lie. Probably be Mason. But I think Mason here, because he might play up front, I think he's such a good option for the first couple game weeks.
And Ibrahim Conte says flawless, play 3 defenders instead. I might switch up formation. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, Rick, I went with the straight 4-4-2 back in the day thing. You know what I'm saying? And that straight Brexit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I went with.
Are you worried that everyone has a template 11? Listen, every single season is a template 11 kind of thing. I'll probably say my team right now is probably the closest thing to a template 11 kind of thing.
Well, Bambo, I see you. Liverpool, Jason. I'm just going through for you lot chat. Nikolai, I see your team in there. YG, Jez. Right, Osman's
Look,
in there
this
as
right
well.
here,
Like
yeah.
Osman.
Look, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. There's a template 11. Every top player will probably have a similar 11 right now. Maybe Mason will be different. Maybe the front three will be different. And maybe Harvey Barnes.
Yeah.
Because I think the defense, I think everyone will probably have a similar defense. Like maybe Ings might come out. Because I'm still not fully convinced on Danny Ings. Big country
I'll let you
Des
read
with
that
the
out.
super chat. Let's all gather around and pray for Flawless, because Flawless team is trash. He's finishing last in the league. I probably do agree with that.
Yo, Drizzy does. Are you in the league? This is what I want to know. Are you in the league, fam? I guarantee I finish above you and Statman. Guaranteed.
Statman, what do you mean by template 11? I mean, like, you see, for example, when I said there's 4 necessities: Salah, Fernandes, Trent, and Shaw. Everyone's going to have those 4. Everyone's probably going to have a Rafinha in the team, a Danny Ings, for example. There ain't that many players that are different in terms of value right now. Because obviously the price changes still haven't come.
It's the start because it's the start of the season. Yeah.
Because one thing I will probably do is Romelu Lukaku at one point. Because I think actually Jorginho, actually, you know what? Lukaku actually has a better penalty record than Jorginho. In terms of like since the since he went Inter.
Oh, is it? Okay, I didn't know that.
His penalty record was brilliant. So
I'm coming to join the league. Hey, one sec. Hey, Drizzy does. Make sure you join the league, you know. I don't want to hear, oh, I didn't join, Make sure you join the league. Make sure you join the league. I'm not hearing nothing else. My team's not finished, by the way, people. Did you block Ryan? Good. Thanks. If you block little bro, good. You know what I'm saying? Fuck him. Right?
Oh, unblock him or unhide him after the show.
Yeah. Unhide him, man. Defo. Flawless, did you see my F Goldie? Bambo, yes, I did see your team name. Same with Calamity Jones as well, innit? And Drizzy does is saying he's joining, innit? Where you at, Drizzy? You know what I'm saying? Where you at?
My last year's rank was top, well, just outside the 10K. Let me do that right now. Obviously, I played on other accounts before, but that was my government name, so can't be doing that.
Did you say 300 people are in this 300 people are in this league?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I don't know if you can see that.
Right.
Can you see that?
Yeah. Rank 2000. Is that say 491?
10,000. Wait, no, that's the point. 10,223 last year. But you know why? I bought it with the Dominic Calvert-Lewin triple captain last year.
What?
No, because he's because he's a centre back. The answer is no.
And here's another thing again. Like I said, I've not played this. How do you actually change the formation? How do you change your formation?
You just sub a player in it.
So go on, show me on here.
Look, I got Brownhill right here. For example, I'm going to take Antonio and bang, it changes.
Oh, when you click it, so it's the yellow. All right, cool. Like I said, people, I've not done this in Yonks. And then what? You just add them elsewhere. You just add a midfielder or a defender or something elsewhere. Right, got you.
See Danny Ings, yeah? I think at £8 million for the first 3 game weeks are quite good in it for Villa. And I think he scored on the weekend. But it's kind of like, you see with Danny Ings, like this one I'm not 100% convinced on Danny Ings, because like obviously he probably will rotate and stuff, innit? At one point. And then I might go... If I take out Danny Ings, then there'll probably be a £4.5 million striker in Obafemi or something. And then Son for Greenwood.
And just for those that in the comments, that's not my team on what's it called on the screen. Just putting out there. Danny Ings is a shout. Martial, you're not gonna win. I'm gonna win. And no, rude gentleman again. That's not my team. But I have no Arsenal players in my team. Why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? Why would I do that?
Danny Ings does take penalties.
Yeah, Danny Ings is definitely a great shot. I still might add Danny Ings into my team. I still might. It was a toss-up between him and Bamford. But I still might put Danny Ings into my team. The only thing I don't trust is his injuries. That's literally it.
This right here, I don't think he'll get 7 to 8 goals in it. I think that's a massive if. Obafemi's going Blackburn. I swear down. Then you might have to add another 4.5 million striker. Like, they're not really going to play, are they?
Yeah. That's what it is.
Lacazette. But then it's like, are you trusting Arsenal's forward line again?
Yeah, I'm not trusting Arsenal's. Like, that's why when I seen Aubameyang got a high price, I was like, nah, like, what is going on? Like, no. And shout out to Ryan who says, I'm just recovering my composure from last night, to be honest. Flawless ain't helping with his dickhead antics on Twitter. That was you, fam. You know what I'm saying? And that, for those that don't know, in it, like, Ryan lost composure when a certain female came on the screen. That's all I'm going to say on that, innit? On the Q&A and that, like, Ryan, yo, the guy was embarrassed, covered his face like a child. Large up my guy Ryan, though, innit? You know what I'm saying? That's little bro. You feel me? But sorry, Stan, I just had to get that shot in there to, you know, let people know.
Soufal is an interesting choice, you know, at £5 million. I think that could work, but it's kind of like, I don't know, man. You see West Ham this year. I know I got Mikel Antonio in, yeah, but for the first couple of game weeks, I think it'll be fine. But after that, when European football starts kicking in, I'm not too sure how they'll rotate and stuff, innit?
This is what I'm saying. There's so many question marks like that. That's what.
Because they got Ryan Fredericks at right back as well, innit? As a backup option. So they do have someone else that can play that role.
I'm legit, like I said, all of this information, I am taking it in. I'm like, literally, go on.
This coming right here, I know, like, with me showing my team, it's kind of like, I know I'm never going to win the league now kind of thing, innit? So I'm calm with that. Yeah, but it makes for good content and conversation.
Great content, and look at him getting his excuses in and that. Getting his excuses in early and that. This guy got all the numbers, all the stats, etc., etc. Flawless, I suggest you change Holgate. I might do. Like I said, someone said before Flawless was cramming on the last day of the test. And yeah, so now I know how to change formation because I didn't know how to do that. I was trying to figure that out yesterday, but it was late last night. But now I know how to change formation. I might do that. And I might switch around players. My team's not finished. Bear in mind, that's not my team on the screen there. But Statman put it up before.
Steven Mezza, I honestly think West Ham aren't doing what they did last season. I think I had them at 11th in my predictions. I think with European football, they could struggle.
They could. You're right. They could.
Get really good Thiago Silva. They play Chelsea, easy clean sheets. Maybe. But they'll probably be valued around, what, £5.5 million?
They're probably shouts. Again, I don't know. There's so many question marks with this. Again, my team's called Vibes FC. That tells you all you need to know. And Bambo, there might not be this many penalties. This season coming. There might not be.
Wish Lingard is West Ham. I can't even lie. I barely had Lingard in my team last year. Because when I looked at the guys,
I'd put him in.
I looked at the guys that XG expected to see here. They weren't even that high. So I knew the guy was eventually going to fall off kind of thing, which is why I'm a bit iffy with Lingard always. Son or Mahrez. Because Harry Kane's out for the first.
Is Harry Kane out? We keep saying this. Is he actually out for the first game week? Any I take him out, yeah? And then this guy scores a brace against City. I swear to God.
The thing is that he hasn't had a preseason and he always starts to slow in it. So Harry Kane is always.
In August, he is bad all the time. Yeah, that's true.
But I think Mahrez is pretty much should be guaranteed to start the first couple game weeks. But I'll probably say Son.
Yeah, see, Joe saying Kane's not out. But yeah, he doesn't normally start out slow.
Even like, because he still hasn't had a preseason in it. How is he going to come back in? He might be rusty. And obviously,
I'll take him out, yeah? And then he scores. I'm not listening to you like ever again on anything.
And with Harry Kane as well, yeah, it's kind of like, if he does get that move to City, because I think Fabrizio Romano said they might put in like £150 million bid or something, euros. Let's see what happens with that, innit? He might miss the game week because of the move and stuff.
Yeah. And JJ Play says, why does no one have De Bruyne? Because he's injured.
Yeah.
That's why no one has De Bruyne. Otherwise, I think everybody has De Bruyne, but he's injured.
Yeah, this is what I was saying with the Man City Harry Kane stuff.
City are not giving up on the Harry Kane deal. Manchester City board preparing a new bid for 150 million. If Spurs stance will change, Blues. Okay, we'll soon find out then.
Mane or Mahrez. I think
Mane's a shout though. Whoo! I forgot about Mane.
You see with Mane, I think he's a similar price to Mo Salah, and Mo Salah takes penalties.
Yeah, that's why I'd have them both. I'd have them both if possible.
See, I don't know, man. Wow, I'd go with Mahrez if I had the choice.
I'm looking at your team there. Is Greenwood classed as a midfielder?
Yeah.
Why is Greenwood? I mean,
you see the wingers?
Yeah, they put them as midfielders. Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, people, my team is subject to change, definitely. 100%. Drizzy Des, I don't think I can check your team still, because Statman was saying it not until after the first week.
Antonio, Martial, I'll say Antonio because let's see how Martial does for the first couple game weeks.
Yeah.
And even when
We'll use it
Cavani
for
comes back in, does he start? I think Ivan Toney's overrated. Yeah, maybe. But it's kind of like just penalties, isn't it? Penalties, £6.5 million striker.
Yeah, it depends how many penalties they're going to get, though. They do play attacking football, though.
Because I'll be honest, like, as soon as Danny Welbeck's back here, I'm putting Danny Welbeck in my team. If he's fit.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you still. USA, he does put up decent numbers. And yes, I do have a stream later for Martial, who keeps asking. Man United. Probably start about 4:30, 4:45 on Sarcasm City TV, yes.
No Mope over Tony. Who takes penalties for Brighton? Because this might be an interesting... I might switch then.
Ryan, you're the guy for this question. Who takes penalties? You know what I'm saying? For Brighton, he'll know this. Is it Mope? I swear it's Mope. Is it not?
I can't remember. Because if it isn't... Oh, Pascal Gross, yeah.
You say Pascal Gross. Ryan knew that. I knew Ryan would know the answer to that question. 100%.
They say Mope Gross. The thing is, people say Mope is a waste here, but it's kind of like, you see, Brighton, they create so many chances, isn't it? And I think last year he missed a lot. But I said it with Timo Werner. Hopefully something just clicks and they're not as bad.
Yeah, I don't see it clicking with Mope. I don't. But I suppose like Ivan Toney, he's a long shot. Me paying to cheat. I hope Brian get relegated. Facts.
Which forward? I'll probably say Ivan Toney and Danny Ings. They might come out before the start of the game week. But that depends on the Sun thing. If I get in Sun, then Danny Ings will probably come out.
Oh man, I should have got an assistant to do this for me. There's so much things swirling around my head. There's so much new information I've received on this chat. I was kind of like, on the show, I should say, and via the live chat. I don't know.
Wait, Ty and Carragher did a video.
Was Ty at the... Because remember, they had what's it called? You know, the thing they do at Sky when they have fans sit in and they have like Neville, Carragher, and Keane. Because I know, shout out to Kendall, because I know she went. Yeah. Maybe Ty was there. What's the Ty and Carragher video? What happened? And Davey Fish is asking, did you not consider Grealish and Mahrez? Grealish is in my team, but I might switch that around.
Either defense or Trent, Shaw, Ben White. Veltman's a shout, you know. But midfielder Salah, Bruno, Mane. I'll be honest, I think Mane is a bit of a risk.
Why? What makes you say that?
I think for the price tag, for the amount of money, like that money can be spent elsewhere, innit? Especially now he's not going to take penalties because of Salah.
Yeah, he won't take penalties, but I could see him scoring a lot of goals still.
Yeah. But I think having two Liverpool, over £11 million forwards is a bit of a risk.
Yeah, you going all in on Liverpool.
But yeah, especially now Jota's here, he could rotate.
That's true. But I might look at them both still. Ty was arguing that Willian and Louise were good signings. Typical overlap YouTube channel. Yeah, typical Ty, man. Ty was arguing with Roy Keane, Carragher, and Neville. Lord, you know that's going to be good. You already know that's going to be good.
Oh, my Ty, man. You can't hate him. I'll probably watch his.
I'm definitely going to watch it 100%. You know what he's like. 100%.
I'll go with this comment here. I'll go with Robert Sanchez because I think Brighton defensively are a lot better and stuff. If we're looking at expected goals conceded as well.
I just don't see them. Like I said, similar to Arsenal, I don't see them conceding many goals, but I don't see them getting many clean sheets. I can see them conceding one in most games, I would say, about Brighton.
If Pep starts Ferran Torres striker, do you see himself bringing him in?
No, I'm not bringing him in. I'm not.
It's rotation risk, isn't it?
I'm not.
But it's kind of like if you're chasing the league towards the end of the season as a differential, have him in. Because I think I had him in towards the last 3 game weeks last time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't go with either Dak or Ian, actually. Just let's see how the first couple of game weeks kind of settle in and how Brendan Rodgers rotates the front line.
Yes. Well, you lot have been a massive help to me. Thank you. Like I said, I'm definitely switch up my team. Large up Statman, who helped me by accident because he didn't want to help me on purpose. But large up you lot in the chats for helping me. That's why he laughed. He didn't even deny it. But large up you lot. Ian Nacho is a shout, but then it's Ian Nacho and Vardy. Are they going to play both of them? Are they going to play one? They're most likely Vardy. So is Ian Nacho going to play?
My midfield as of now is Bruno, Greenwood, Trossard, Barnes, and Mahrez. Listen, for me, Salah has to be a must, isn't it?
I think so, yes.
Wait, can you guys see the screen?
Yeah. We can see it. Salah's a must, yes.
Look at Salah's first 6 game weeks. Norwich, you probably capped him in there. Burnley, you probably capped him. Chelsea's hard. Leeds, let's see how that happens. And Palace and Brentford.
Yeah.
He will play, he's a guaranteed starter kind of thing, isn't it?
Rick says flawless dash those Everton duds. Like I said, I'm not finished. I might get rid of one of them. Like I said, the whole changing the formation, I know how to do that now, so I'm going to change it. You should make your bench better and more expensive and then use bench booster for an early lead. How does that even all work? I'm confused. That's before
right now, your bench doesn't get points in it. But if you play a bench boost, which you can only do, I think, once a season, then your bench players will get points. But with this year, I would say save it for a double game week or something.
Okay.
Because right now, there's no point of playing a bench boost.
Yeah, that I did not understand. Now I know I understand what a bench booster is, but before that, I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Not in the slightest. I didn't.
Salah's only, I think Trent's probably up there is right now as well as an essential.
You reckon Trent's essential?
Because I think you see with Trent, set pieces. This season, he should be getting a lot further forward now the defense is back.
Yeah.
So I think you just have to go with Trent. Why not Watkins, Baines? Why not Watkins? Yeah, I think on pre-season they did play a 4-4-2 in it. But I think Watkins might play out wide for Villa now. Because when Watkins was under Dean Smith at Brentford, he actually played out wide. So then you're kind of limiting him in terms of points.
Yeah.
Gundo. You see with Gundogan, he kind of banged when Kevin De Bruyne was at the team and he played a lot further forward.
Yeah. He did. Gundogan is a shout. Again, it's a price thing. That's what it is. It's a price thing.
I think Bruno is more central than Trent. Fears, I think you can have to have both anyway.
I'm not convinced about Bruno. I'm really not.
You say that, but Bruno's literally missed time.
He's missed the goals and assists.
Yeah,
he's missed the goals and assists. But you know what? I'm going to go the opposite from everyone in it. And that's why I'm not putting, even though I'm going to change my team, I'm not putting Bruno in. Even though he is Mr. GNA, I just don't have him I don't see him having a GNA. I still see him having a great GNA return, but nowhere there like last season. Nah.
KDB injured, Gundogan can do bits. Let's see, because now they got Jack Grealish now, might play in the midfield as well, innit? So that could limit how forward Gundogan gets. I'm not trying to take that risk right now. Yeah, Bruno, Salah, Kane are the essential ones. I don't think Kane's essential right now.
Not right now, but long term, yes. Well, I'm gonna take Kane out, and I swear to God, if he scores, I'm a what's it called, innit? Drizzy does what's the name of your team number one, and if he scores, I ain't listening to you like ever again. Ever again. I swear, because I am gonna take him out. I'm gonna do that. Same flawless. I think Bruno is gonna have less GNA, better players in the team. Yeah, like I still think he'll get GNA, but not like it was. Don't take JJ. How come you're telling me don't take Kane out? Let me know. Everyone else is saying different. Statman said different. The chat said different. I'm gonna add him back in, but why should I take Kane out? Keep Kane.
You see with Bruno, even if the guy has a bit of a less goal contributions, he's still gonna have a lot. Like, because how high he plays for United, he will always get GA. And everything in that team normally comes through him.
I'm not going with Bruno, people. I'm not. Stop mentioning Bruno to me. I'm not going about Bruno. Maddison is a shout.
Let's see what happens with his move to Arsenal, because I think that potentially could happen.
If he goes,
that's like a game week ruined kind of thing. Getting all of that sorted kind of thing.
Yeah. 100%.
Why is no one considering Sterling?
I took him out. Now I actually had Sterling in my initial team, and then I took him out. 100 because I was just like, you're very expensive, so that's why. But Sterling could get back in. You could get back in. And yes, Bambo, I'm beefing the fans. F you lot, try to go at my team. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm doing a stat, man. I'm beefing the fans. 100%.
And with Sterling, yeah, his Man City form wasn't great. His England form was phenomenal, though. Let's see if he can rediscover the Man City form that he had the previous year. Is Paul Pogba too expensive on FPL? I think he's 7.5 and he might move back into the double pivot. So I would say he's too expensive for that risk.
Yeah, like that's why I didn't consider him, simply because of that reason. And Davey said, I'm trying to go on.
He's not a GA baller like that.
He's not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, fans gonna get it. If you lot gonna chat ish, you gonna get it. I'm trying to convince myself Hernandez isn't essential because there's less penalties than season, but I'm scared to leave him out. I really don't want him. I need to be brave, like flawless. Like I said, like Statman said, he is Mr. GNA. He is inevitable. I just don't know for what he's gonna return if he's worth the price. That's why, innit, you gotta be brave. That's what I'm on. That's why I'm gonna change my team, but I'm not gonna put Bruno in it. I'm not putting Bruno in it. No,
you're not.
No, I'm not putting Bruno in my team now. I'm not. Because I think there's better value for money.
Statman, should I keep Mount? And if not, who should I replace? £8 million. Let's see. I wouldn't have Mason Mount in my team.
I've got him in. I might leave him in as well, innit? Large up Drizzy does as well. I'm out here, fam. Man, just, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I am all talk, 100%. I'm going to just trash the fans. Yes, I am. I'm not even trying to make a statement, Bambo. I am making a statement. I've made the statement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting him in my team. I've gone out on a limb and said I'm not going with the GNA baller in Fantasy League.
I'd rather have Harvey Barnes or Mason. But if you're talking just £8 million, I'll take a risk on Jack Grealish.
That's why I got Jack Grealish in mind. For 8 mil. No De Bruyne either.
Because Mason Mount, 13 goal contributions. He does take set pieces, but it's kind of like, I think he'll be rotated a lot more in it this year. Because remember last year, people were saying Mason Mount's played too much.
Yeah. You reckon it'll be rotated more this year?
Yeah.
Possibility. Therefore a possibility. 100%. Because like you said, there's going to be the free forward and it'll be between Werner, Lukaku when he comes in, Mount, Havertz, and you got Pulisic as well. Ziyech is injured, yeah. No, it is.
Smith Rowe's interesting at 5.5 million because I think for the first couple game weeks he will probably play in it. But let's see.
Leon Bailey is definitely Stephen. Leon Bailey again was someone I was talking to Yan about it, and I think she put him in her team. He's definitely a shout, 100%. You could look at that, but I'm gonna switch up my team anyway. You lot have been great, thank you, innit? Even Statman on accident and that. But yeah, Statman, anything you want to add before we close out the show?
That's pretty much it, mate. I might do a video tomorrow. Let's see what the comments say. If you want me rating your teams and stuff. If you don't want that, then I'll do it. But if not, we'll be back on Monday on Flawless's channel.
Let's go.
Doing a game week review.
Yes. Review. You know what I'm saying? After I've watched that man and watched you lot in the first week. You know what I'm saying? And that.
We'll see.
Listen, I switch on my team. You know what I'm saying?
All right, fine. If you want to do that, yeah, send me your teams on Twitter or Insta DMs, and then I'll try getting everything sorted for that. And it'll be like a live show as well, probably.
There you go. I'm out here, Drizzy Dez, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? That's a regular on my channel. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? With chest, I'm not going to do a stat man thing and be like, oh, my team, I'm not going to finish that. Like, nah, man's out here. And now I've got more information, even though my team's called Vibes FC. I'm on a Vibes thing. Now I can switch up my team before the Friday deadline as well, which I'm going to do, like switching formations and stuff like that. So, yeah, yes, FPL is stressful at that. There's so much more that goes into it, 100%. So,
right now, yeah, this is a nice set of midfielders to have. That's all I'm saying.
Salah, Bruno, Greenwood, Rafinha. That's very good, just a fan. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Steven, man, because this is what it is. I know that all the mods on here, innit? Like, we duns in it, but we just running jokes in it. Like, it's that competitive nature. That's what it is. It's the competitive spirit. So it is like I thought I was gonna be sending for Statman, but I ended up sending for the chat. Let's go.
Listen, the hill turn my flawless. But anyway, that's the end of the video. We'll be back on Monday on Flawless's channel. Bye-bye.
Let's go.